A startup that picks up the phone for plumbers just became $1 billion company. Most people watching this have never heard of them, but they're in the same niche that I'd pick right now if I was starting from zero. When you're trying to find the most profitable drop servicing niche, most people just look at a top 10 list. Problem is, those lists are usually written by people who've never actually sold anything in the niches they're recommending. But I've been building drop servicing agencies since 2015 and teaching since 2019. My agencies do over 100K a month. I also helped over 1,000 people start their own business and actually make a profit. So by the end of this video, I'll help you know exactly what niche to pick and why this one beats every other option for a beginner. But knowing a specific niche isn't that useful because the market shifts and it's probably going to be something different in a few months. So instead, I need you to see the process. So here's how I'm picking the hot niche right now, so you can actually do it yourself in the future as well. I'm going to be covering 5 things, the 4 criteria a niche actually needs to print money for a beginner. Then I'll show you the specific niche that hits all 4 right now and why the timing is absolutely insane. Then I'm going to walk you through the real margin math line by line, and I'll explain in detail how delivery works when you have 0 technical skills. And I'm going to show you how to land your first paying client even if nobody knows who you are yet. So most beginners waste 6 months on the wrong niche. They think about stuff like high demand and growing market, but none of that actually matters because a growing market with a 6-month sales cycle and $50 ticket prices will still bankrupt you. So here's what actually matters when you're starting from zero. The buyer feels the right pain right now. So if the prospect is bleeding money today, the sale closes today. Anyone evaluating solutions is going to leave you following up for 9 weeks before they ghost you. 2, the math has to close itself. Don't be the guy who's trying to convince the prospect that your service pays for itself. The numbers should do that without you even saying anything. Number 3, you can deliver it without building it yourself. So this is the one that kills most beginners. They pick a niche where they have to actually become an expert at something like creating AI chatbots or whatever, something hard before they can actually sell it. But with drop servicing, it should be the opposite. You should be able to plug in a freelancer or a platform and have something working before lunch. Number 4, recurring revenues baked in. One and done projects mean you're starting from zero every single month. And the niches that actually build wealth are the ones where you sell once and get paid forever or close to it. Plenty of niches hit 1 or 2 of these, some hit 3, but that's not enough. One that I've seen recently that hits all 4 really well, with the timing right now sitting in the sweet spot where demand's exploded, but the supply of agencies hasn't caught up yet. That's what I'm about to show you. Now, quick context on why most best niche videos are wrong. The standard advice for the last 5 years has been to pick a generic service and just pitch it to a niche. So social media management for dentists is a classic example. It's bad because these are all commoditized. They're cheap. Every dentist gets 50 cold emails a week from someone offering some kind of Instagram management. The market is saturated and the buyer has decided that the service is worth $300 a month max because it's become commoditized. Everybody's doing it. So beginners go in, the cost to deliver is $200, the realistic price is $400, and they make $200 a month per client, and they need 30 clients to make a real living. By the time they get to client 5, usually they're burnt out and they quit. So the niches that actually work right now are ones where AI just completely destroyed the math and the customers haven't caught up yet. So the gap between what it costs to deliver and what the client is ready to pay right now is the most important thing. That's your margin. This is where AI drop servicing actually means something. Clients pay for the outcome, and the outcome is one that they've been paying humans for years to produce. A company nobody heard of just raised $1 billion valuation in this exact same niche. And some of the most sophisticated investors on the planet just decided that this specific niche is so big that one company is worth $1 billion. There are hundreds of thousands of businesses across the United States in this niche. Avica can't serve all of them. Most of them have never even heard the term AI voice agent. They just know they keep losing customers to whichever competitor picked up the phone first. So let's check it against our list. Pain right now? Yeah, the average service call in this niche generates $300 to $500 in revenue, and missing 2 calls a week costs the business $31,000 to $52,000 a year. The owner can do the math on a napkin, and they feel it every single day, especially in summer when call volume can spike 300 to 500%. So the pain is real. Even the students in my program tell me about it. They get on a discovery call, ask about missed calls, and the prospect's eyes just light up because They've been trying to fix this problem for months. They just can't find the right human to do it. Math, you ask the prospects how many calls they miss in a typical week, multiply the average ticket size and close rate, and the deal pretty much writes itself. Delivery, some platforms let you go live in minutes with templates already built for this niche. The setup doesn't require any technical skills, recurring revenue is built into the model, and the system runs every day, and the client pays you every single month as long as they want their phone to keep ringing. So the niche is AI voice agents for home service businesses. Think HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, the trades that miss calls every day because their teams are actually out on jobs doing real stuff with their hands. The exact niche Avoca just raised $1 billion to dominate. And the reason this hits so hard for a beginner is the buyer is the easiest possible buyer to talk to. The decision maker is the owner of a small local business who already knows they're losing jobs and missed calls. They've been complaining about it for years, and you don't have to educate them on the problem. Now the actual numbers, because the margins on this are pretty insane. Now pull up a calculator if you want, because these are the numbers on what an HVAC client actually pays and what you actually keep. Setup fee. The agencies running this charge between $1,500 and $2,500 to set up the AI voice agent for a client. That covers onboarding their phone system, training the agent on their service area, calendar integration, and emergency keyword routing. We anchor at $1,997, monthly retainer. Most agencies charge HVAC clients $297 to $497 per month for ongoing service. We anchor at $497. Now, what does it cost to deliver? Well, Trillit, one of the white label platforms agencies use, costs $299 a month for unlimited sub accounts, plus 9 cents per minute of voice usage. So even if your client's agent handles 1,000 minutes of calls in a month, that's $90 in usage on top of your platform cost. And remember, that $299 covers all of your clients, not just one. So per client, your delivery cost on a single retainer is roughly $90 to $150 in usage. The platform fee is fixed and gets diluted after every client you add. So that's $377 a month per client and pure profit, and that's only counting the retainer. You also collected the $1,997 setup, of which maybe $200 to $400 goes to the freelancer who configured the agent, and your first month with one client looks like this. That's one client, month one. Now stack 10 of those across a year, $65,000 year one from 10 home services clients, with 10 clients that you're spending maybe 4 hours a week on the whole operation, because the platform is doing the work. So from my own agencies and the students that I've worked with on similar service arbitrage niches, that's a realistic year one number for someone consistent with outreach. The students who burn out in the first 3 months are almost always the ones who pick a niche that fails one of the 4 criteria that I just walked through. And this is the conservative version. So some agencies charge double these numbers because they bundle in outbound campaigns to old customer databases, which is its own revenue stream. An AI calling agent can dial 2,000 old customers in a Tuesday afternoon to offer a $99 tune-up special, turning dead customer base into an instant revenue spigot. And that's an upsell that you can layer on top of the base retainer once you've already got the relationship. Okay, so the numbers make sense, but you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I have no idea how to actually build an AI voice agent. And that's really the part that I want to address now, because this is where people really get stuck and they psych themselves out and give up before they even start. But quick thing before the next part, if you want the full system, including a template for how to get your first sale and a tutorial showing you exactly how to do so, I put together a free training that breaks it all down. The link's in the description below. It's the same training that all of my students use to start their own agencies. And full disclaimer, I am going to sell something to you at the end of that video, so hopefully you enjoy the VSL and check it out in the description below. There are 2 parts to this, delivery, then sales, and both are easier than they sound. On delivery, the platforms have already built everything for you. So there's no coding, no training models. The setup process is basically sign up, paste the client's website URL, then configure emergency handling and calendar integration, and the agent goes live. Then most agencies complete full client setup within an hour. And if you know how to fill out a Google form, you can configure the HVAC voice agent yourself, or simply just hire a freelancer once you get paid on Upwork to do it for you. But the platforms most agencies are using right now are Trillit, Synthflow, Stammer, and Vappy. Some of them have white label mode, so the client never sees the underlying tech. They just see your brand. So if you want a freelancer to configure the agent for you, instead of doing it yourself for the first time, Upwork and Fiverr both have voice AI specialists who'll set up an HVAC agent for $300 to $800. That's a one-time cost on your first client. And after that, you've watched it happen and you can do it yourself in an hour for the next client. Then comes sales. And this is where the niche makes you look like a genius, even if you have never sold anything in your life. The pitch is one screen. First question, how many calls do they miss in a typical week? Whatever they say, you multiply it by their average ticket size. So $300 to $500 for HVAC, the result is what they're losing per year. Then you offer them a system that catches all of those calls 24 hours a day for a fraction of what one missed job is worth. That's the entire pitch. And the math really closes the deal for you. This is the rare niche where charisma doesn't matter at all. Just show up with a calculator and a list of 500 HVAC companies in your target city, and the numbers do the work. So you might be wondering if this is already saturated, and it isn't. Avica, the billion-dollar company, has maybe a few thousand customers across a market of hundreds of thousands of HVAC, plumbing, and electrical businesses in the US. The supply of agencies running this is way behind the demand from owners who want it. So for our reach, the highest leverage move right now is referencing the Avica news in your cold emails. Something like, a company that does what I'm offering you just hit $1 billion valuation. Why? Because every HVAC owner in your area is going to have this within 12 months. The ones who set it up first are the ones who still have their phones ringing while their competitors are losing leads to them. Build a list of 500 HVAC companies in your target city using LinkedIn or a tool like Snuff.io. From there, the rhythm is roughly 30 emails a day. Run the math by every prospect and book demos with the ones who reply. You'll close roughly 1 in 5 demos as a beginner. Your first client comes in week 2 if you're consistent. And I'll drop below a tech stack PDF with the platforms and the outreach template in the description if you want it. So a $1 billion company is doing exactly this, and they can't serve every HVAC company in America. The market is huge, and the platforms have made delivery so simple a beginner can launch in a day. The only thing standing between you and your first client is whether you actually start sending the emails. So if you want the full walkthrough of the full system, the free trainings in the description below, that's got you covered. And if you want to get a little bit more comfortable with the whole drop servicing process, watch this video here. I'm explaining the entire process here, showing you the whole AI drop servicing model step by step.